Sofia Vergara sounds like she has a in her mouth. I hate hearing her talk. What's wrong with having a in my mouth?
Sofia Vergara is one of the smartest, funniest, and most charming celebrities in my view. She is especially good at handling insults in a witty way. In this video, we will look at 3 ways she frequently uses to respond to teasing and sometimes insults, which you can also use in your everyday conversations. Tactic number 1, don't defend it, advance it. The example you saw at the beginning of this video is a great example of this tactic. Instead of saying, "No, my voice is perfectly fine," which can be seen as a defense, she simply says, "What is wrong with having a dick in my mouth?" She is following the classic yes and principle used by a lot of comedians. According to Wikipedia, yes and means a participant should accept what another participant has stated, the yes part, and then expand on that line of thinking, which is the and part. Let's see another example of how she responded to insults with yes and principle.
Sofia Vergara, has anyone checked for a penis?
Wow, that was ouch. Let's see what Sofia said.
For sure bigger than yours.
I was absolutely charmed by her in that moment. In fact, difficult moments like this are what break or make you. When people insult you, they expect you to either act out or be speechless. So if you could resist the natural tendency of defending yourself and actually advance the joke in a way similar to Sofia, you will immediately become the queen. Tactic number 2, pretend that it's a compliment. Usually people tease you because you are not very good at something. You both know that. However, an effective way to respond to teasing is to act as if you were good at that. In the case of Sofia, she has a strong Colombian accent, and she's not as good at speaking English as other celebrities simply because English is not her mother tongue. So people tease her about her accent. Instead of feeling sorry for her accent, she acts as if it's her strong suit. Let's see an example.
We should tell people, what is the movie about? And you had to learn a Southern accent. How did you do with that?
It was pretty easy. I'm very good with accents.
Let's see another example where Chelsea comments on Sofia's accent.
Are you, now when you do this role, are you putting on a thicker accent on purpose? Because whenever I talk to you in person, you do have a very thick accent.
Jealous of my accent.
Next time somebody teases you about your weight or look, for example, you can say something like, "So jealous of all the weight I've got," or "So jealous of all the attention I've got." I believe Sofia's way of handling teasing or even insults is simply genius. Before we go into the next tactic, if you want to learn more about communication in a fun way, I will be honored if you'd like to subscribe to my channel. Tactic number 3, use the go-to word, whatever. Sofia has this go-to word. I've seen her using it at least 4 to 6 times during interviews, especially when it's an embarrassing moment or when she's asked a question she doesn't want to answer. As simple as it is, this word always gets laugh. Let's see an example where Jay Leno pushed her for an answer.
So how much weight did you gain? Did you get any? You didn't get any weight.
What question is that?
How much?
I'm not gonna say.
What, like 2 pounds?
No. I
Like
mean,
10 pounds?
whatever.
Where, what?
You can clearly see that Sofia does not feel comfortable answering that question. Jay Leno keeps pushing, even after Sofia has said she's not going to say. Finally, the word whatever did the magic. Whatever is a very powerful word when you don't want to answer a question or when you feel embarrassed. In this next example, Sofia made a mistake pronouncing a word. But again, instead of saying sorry, she says whatever to make her look charming and confident, no awkwardness.
You took them on a tourist trip. You mean you were showing them around?
Everybody, I took them to the pyramids. The Chichen Itza pyramids.
Pyramids.
Pyramids. Aye, whatever.
So those are the 3 ways Sofia Vergara handles teasing or insults. The key is a mindset shift. When people are putting you at the butt of a joke, we can choose to feel sad, angry, or irritated. But that doesn't do us any good, does it? Instead, we could use that opportunity to act as if we just received a compliment. It's that kind of confidence that people are drawn to. If you can handle embarrassment and insults well, you will immediately shine with charm. If you are interested in learning more about how to be witty in daily conversations, check out my book in the description.